Hi, welcome to Mail Designer. Today I'm going to walk you through some of our ready-made design ideas, and I'm going to show you how to use the drag and drop editor to make your very first email. Let's go! When you start the Mail Designer app, the first thing you're going to see is the design chooser. As you can see, the design chooser is divided into categories. So I'll just click through some of what's on offer here. We have the sales templates, announcements, different events, and then your classic seasonal templates. If you're looking for a particular theme or occasion, you can just use the search bar up here. For example, we'll just pop in restaurants, and then you'll see all of the templates that are associated with that theme. And if you want to take a really quick look at a template, just hit the space bar and then you'll get a larger preview, and you can just see if it matches the vibe that you're going for. Now I found the right template for my brand, big bold text, lovely big image in the middle and minimalist background. That's exactly what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and double click to open. And now we're in the editor. So as you can see, we have all the different elements of the design here, from the logo to the headline. We've got the product text, there's a call to action button, and the lovely big hero graphic like we said. Then you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see the disclaimer, the social logos. I'm just going to go ahead now and tell you how to edit each individual element. So at first glance it might seem a bit intimidating. You've got your brand already, you have your own logo, and here you see a finished design that's got elements that haven't really got anything to do with your business. Don't worry, it's actually not that hard to switch them out. It's pretty simple. We'll do it step by step, and I'm sure by the end you'll be feeling a lot more confident. Let's start with the logo up here. So this is only an image area, so all you need to do is delete what's in there, and then assuming that you have the file for your own logo saved somewhere on your Mac, literally just drag and drop it into the editor, resize, and already the design starts to feel a little bit more like you. Obviously this headline screams salmon, and we want to change that. For this example, we're going to be doing a French toast promotion. So let's just quickly go and edit the text. And as you can see here in the sidebar, you can change the style of the text. We'll cover more elements of text styles in this video, but for now we're going to look at the size, because as you can see this headline now goes over 2 lines and we'd ideally like it to be 1. So we'll just scroll down and make it a little bit smaller so it all fits nicely onto 1 line. Moving on, we've now got our product text. This is the body style in the email template. Now I'm going to show you how to change the font. Here we have a long list of web fonts. I'm just going to scroll down and choose any one of them just to show you how it works. And then we're just going to paste in our product text into the space. It wouldn't be a French toast newsletter without a picture of some French toast, so that's what we'll get to next, the hero image. I'm just going to drag and drop this image in from my desktop into the image area. I'm just going to position it over this salmon one just so I get an idea of the sizing. And then we can use the layering tools to send it to the back, replace the existing image, and there you have it. It already looks like a completely different design. As you can see, we have this little badge effect also in the hero graphic for the price. You can just double click the text in there and change the price to whatever you need. Now I'm going to show you how to change some other styling elements of the newsletter just so you can make it feel a little bit more like your own. Right, so switching back to our headline, I'm just going to change the color. Again, we just select the text, go into the sidebar where the text styles are, and scroll down to the color picker. I'm going for a nice purple here. Then next up, we're going to go down to the call to action button. When you click on the button, you'll see the option here in the inspector to update the link. This is the URL or link that you're going to use for your website, for your online menu, your booking form, whatever it is that you're trying to share with your reader. And now we'll go ahead and change the button color to match the purple in the headline. I think it's all starting to come together quite nicely. Now I'm going to update the button text just to show you that all the styles are kept intact. So literally just type in there whatever you need. And now I'm just going to scroll down to the disclaimer section and show you where the unsubscribe link is. This is super important and also a legal requirement whenever you're sending out marketing emails. When you click up here, I'll just show you, this is where you can set up the unsubscribe link. At the moment, we've got it set up for sending via Mail Designer, but you can also change the placeholder for Campaign Monitor or for MailChimp. Next, we're coming to our social media section, also pretty important if you're in the restaurant business. So we're going to click through the icons, and as you can see, all of these boxes here are linked. So like before, just click on the image area and then you can enter the link to your Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, and you're all ready to go. The next thing I'm going to show you in this video is how to edit the mobile version of your design. Your mobile layout is super important because the amount of people nowadays are looking at email on the go on their phones and tablets. Just click on the smartphone icon here and you'll see the mobile layout that Mail Designer automatically creates. Luckily, there's not too much work to do on the mobile layout of this design, but we could do with making the hero image a little bit bigger for mobile users. If you hover the mouse cursor over the bottom line of the image here, you'll see the little red padlock icon. That just means that it's locked for mobile. If you go ahead and click, it will separate the desktop and the mobile layouts. And now I can just go ahead and resize the image and make all the changes I wanted to that hero block. Just speed things up a little bit here. And as you can see, those tweaks now make quite a big difference in the mobile design. If you click up here on the preview tool, you can also check out how your design is going to look on some of the latest devices. I've got an iPhone here, just to give you an idea of how it will look when it reaches the customer's inbox. And then speaking of inboxes, I'm going to click down here on the inbox snippet. This is where you can edit the subject line and the inbox snippet, which is the preview text which comes up in your inbox when you receive the email. Just going to go ahead and type in a subject line in here. Then I'll just put in a snippet text example that you could use. One more exciting feature that I will show you is the AI suggest for subject lines, because we all know how hard it can be to come up with ideas. So all you need to do, click on the blue button that AI suggest, and then you'll see the interface where you can choose the style or voice that you want your subject to have. I'm going to go for a bit of a cheeky, funny option here, so I'll select slang and funny. Then you just click on the little blue button to generate some ideas, and if you like any of them, just click on the arrow to import them into your subject line. Finally, the last thing you need to do is just send yourself a test email. This is just like a dress rehearsal of the real deal. Click on the little email icon. First of all, Mail Designer will save your design to your project. As you can see here, I've got a couple of projects on the go, but just choose yours from the list. Once your design has been saved, the email will be sent out and you can check it out in your inbox for real. I hope you found this video useful and you're ready to start working on your first design. If you do still need help or have any more questions, you can check out some of the other resources we have linked in the description, or just drop us an email at support@maildesigner365.com to arrange a one-to-one session. Thank you for watching.